Mrballen shorts. There's a death trap underneath New York City. Lost episode 2. What's good? How your day going? Morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this video. Look, we're not gonna do a long intro. We're gonna jump right into the video because these are just Mrballen shorts. So they're short videos anyway, and I want to keep it that way because y'all talk too damn much. But yo, you want to check out the original video? Link will be in the description below. But let's go.
In many countries, there are large sewer pipes that run directly underneath the streets that work their way down all the way to treatment plants where our waste is disposed of. Workers who maintain these pipes need a way to get down into them, and so they use what are called manholes, which are these intentionally cut vertical shafts that are just wide enough that a full-grown man could get through it. And usually when you pull the lid off, there is a ladder on the inside of the shaft that allows the worker to actually climb down safely and reach the bottom, which is the sewer pipe. Now, not every manhole goes down to the exact same depth. In fact, it varies pretty dramatically because the sewer pipes actually function on gravity, and so the closer you get to its final destination where the flow is actually going, so treatment centers, the deeper the manholes are going to get, whereas at the top of the sewer pipe it'll be much shallower. And so you're going to have a huge range of the depth of these manholes. In some cases, like in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right near their treatment center, there are manholes that go hundreds of feet down that people walking through Milwaukee, Wisconsin would step right on top of the cover, not knowing that they're standing over this massive chasm. But speaking of the covers that sit...
Real quick, I always wondered that for real though. Like, if I failed on here, obviously I just learned something new now though. Like, it depends what manhole you go in. But I always used to wonder like if I failed on this mud, like will I just like fall in some water, like oh shit, somebody come get me, or will I just legit keep going somewhere endless? I always wondered that. That's crazy.
Not knowing that they're standing over this massive chasm. But speaking of the covers that sit on top of these manholes, if you've looked down in any developed city, you've seen a manhole cover. They are those big cast iron circular lids that are usually in the middle of the street or sometimes right on the sidewalk. These lids are there specifically to protect us from falling into a manhole, because obviously that would be a very bad day if you were to fall in. And so the lid, that big lid, is extremely heavy for that reason. They don't want people being able to lift them off or cars hit.
And stupidly, me and my friends learned as kids, because we were kids, stupid, trying to move one of them, boy, we couldn't make it. We couldn't budge that mud. Like, get y'all little scrawny ass on.
For that reason, they don't want people being able to lift them off or cars hit them and knock them out. So they're very, very heavy. That's the protective measure number one. And the second protective measure is the lid is round on purpose. It can't flip and then go down into the circular shaft. It sits on a lip, and so no matter how you flip it around, it will be too big to fall through the hole. But those two protective measures only work if the lid is actually doing its job and is on top of the manhole cover. Sometimes when workers...
Go back. Okay.
It will be too big to fall through the hole. But those two protective measures only work if the lid is actually doing its job and is on top of the manhole cover. Sometimes when workers need to go into the manhole, they have to obviously remove the manhole cover, and all of a sudden you have this huge hazard. And so normally in places like New York City, anytime there is work being done in a manhole and that cover needs to come off, they will block off the entire section of the street with tape and signs that basically tell people, stay away from this area. There is an open manhole and it can be fatal if you fall inside. And by and large, people listen and they don't go anywhere near the manhole. But these precautions sometimes can't save everyone. On September 30th, 2019, 41-year-old Cesar Cortez was drunk in New York City, and he was stumbling around when he came across a work site where there was an open manhole. In his inebriated state, he barged through the yellow tape and pushed aside signs and walked directly onto the work site. And CCTV picked him up at 2:30 in the morning, wandering through the work site right towards the open manhole, and sure enough, he walked right over it and disappeared and fell 20 feet to the bottom. It would turn out the crew that was responsible for working in this manhole had recently come out and they were getting ready to leave for the night, and there was just this perfect window of time where Cesar basically wandered in and no one saw him. And so shortly after he fell, the workers came back over to the open manhole. They put the cover back on top because they did not know Cesar was down there and he wasn't calling out to them, and they left.
Just happened to be your luck. Bad luck it is, but damn, and I get it. all right, he was drunk. Dogs. He was drunk. So he was doing some stupid ish. Not gonna lie.
On top because they did not know Caesar was down there and he wasn't calling out to them, and they left. It would be 2 weeks before this crew came back to this work site to do more work inside of the sewer.
And he can't push that
so
up.
When they opened up the manhole cover, they were hit with this horrifying smell that even by sewer standards, this was truly putrid and disgusting. And so they backed up for a second, and then they went back over to the lip and they looked down, and to their horror was Caesar Cortez laying at the bottom, clearly deceased, being consumed by sewer rats. While the medical examiner has not come out and given an official cause of death for Caesar, there is some gruesome speculation that perhaps he survived the fall into the manhole but was knocked unconscious, and that's why he wasn't able to yell up for help, and then the lid went back over, and then he was trapped in this pitch black sewer with no help coming, no one knows he's down there, and he's surrounded by thousands of very hungry rats.
Oh,
so that's
my
gonna do it, guys.
gosh.
If you found the secret in today's video, let us know in the comments what it is and where you found it, so give us the timestamp. And if you're the first person to do that, we will pin you at the top of the comments section.
My bad. I'm sorry. I felt that, dude. And the reason why I felt that because when issues in packs like that, yeah, they gonna start nibbling. They gonna start coming. Because if it was just like, all right, you just saw a mouse or something, whatever. You know, now even if you just saw like a rat, I don't know. I ain't never actually seen a rat in real life. But I'm assuming they like mouse. Maybe they're more aggressive. I don't know. You let me know. But they'll run from you. But I'm like, if you in any creature's like territory, whatever, any animal, whatever, and it's a pack of us and we hungry and you look like a snack, I could see that being a thing. That's crazy as hell, man. And the thing that be getting me, because I get it, I understand it. Everybody's drunk is different, man. Everybody's body is different. So I notice a lot of people get drunk and they do be seeming like they can't control themselves. I seen it with my stepdad. Dude legit turned to a demon when he used to get drunk. I seen it in my cousin. My cousin annoyed the fuck out of me when he get drunk. We ain't gonna get into it. But I said it to say because it'd be hard for me to understand sometimes, and I know it's just it's personal. I know it. But I've been shit-faced. We talked about this before. I've been wasted, shit-faced, out of there. I'm talking about the story I told you when I woke up in the Walmart bathroom. But the thing is, whenever something was dangerous, I was aware of it. And if you probably weren't like, well, how did you end up in the bathroom, nigga? You got the reason why I know, because if you know the story, you know. Bro, I was getting ready, I'm gonna make it real quick because I already told y'all this before. I was ready to get in the car. I was gonna drive hella stupidly, man. Don't ever do that. Man, as soon as I put that motor in reverse, kind of was getting ready to come out the parking lot, I was like legit come out to the street and I was like, hell no, this is dangerous. I was like, I have no control over this fucking car. But the reason why I'm telling the story, because I was like, man, for some reason, I was like, I still was aware of the danger, and I was out of there. I'm talking about throwing up. My world was spinning. Everything. I was out of there. I don't know why I just did it. Like I was about to hit the sauce on your ass. But no, I don't know why I did that. But I knew to park that car. I parked that bitch, and then I walked into Walmart, and then next thing I know, I woke up with my pants down. No, my pants wasn't down. But I woke up in Walmart's bathroom, dog. Man, the reason why I say that is because I'm not gonna lie, I do feel bad for bro. Rest in peace. I'm not gonna lie though. This was all dog fault. And I get it, he was drunk. But it was his fault, he was drunk too. But look though, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here and chill, enjoy my night. You go ahead and enjoy your day, morning, night, whenever you're watching this. Go ahead, click that like button for me, I appreciate it. Be careful out here too. Hey, if you can't control your drink, be careful out here too, alright? But yo.